Hi, I totally forgot to make an intro. I don't know how but I did. It would feel wrong if I didn't start off the video saying hi. So hi guys, how you doing? That's all I needed to add. Sorry if this next part starts kind of abruptly LMAO. I almost always like the side couples more. That doesn't mean I dislike the main couple, but there is something special about these ships. Maybe it's because we don't see the side couple as much, so I'm extra excited when we get to see them. But I can get sick of the main boys if their storyline isn't intriguing enough. Looking cute together is great, but you need to have good chemistry and an interesting story for me to be fully invested in your pairing. And the couples on this list do that for me. This is not a ranking. They are in no particular order. These are just side couples that I have a lot of love for. This video is inspired by Prince Dior. They made a video similar to this a few months ago and I really enjoyed it. Please go check out their channel. I also have a quick disclaimer. Please don't take the title too seriously. Even if I love them, I don't think some of these couples should have been the main couple. I will explain more throughout the video, but it's basically for title purposes only. So please watch the whole video to hear what I have to say. If you disagree with me, please comment and we can have a respectful discussion. Now let's get into it. You all know SOTUS is my favorite thing in the entire universe. I would never want to remove Kong Pop and Artit as the main couple. It's their show and they deserve it. I only wish we got to see more of Chu and Day. I almost feel like my love for them isn't justified. We really didn't get enough from this couple for them to have such a special place in my heart. But they made an impact on me. No matter how little screen time they had, I was eagerly waiting for their next scene. Their chemistry is undeniable and they are such a soft ship. I'm really not that fangirl that wants to see scenes in every episode. Clearly I don't care about that stuff if SOTUS is my favorite BL of all time. I'm here for the love story. Soft and cute couples will always be my favorite. And Chu and Day are perfect for me. Their relationship blossomed so naturally. Chu didn't need to push himself on Day. They slowly developed a beautiful connection and I'm here for it. They deserved more. I've seen many Chu Day shippers that claim they were the only interesting thing in the second season. I've rewatched both seasons of SOTUS more times than I can count. I can practically recite the entire script by heart, but I was never bored by it. It never gets old for me, although I will say the first season is my favorite. I enjoyed Kong Pop and Artit's story in SOTUS S as well. As always I have my critiques but this video is not the place for that. Anyways, I don't think Chu and Day were more interesting than Kong and Artit. They were pretty equal in my opinion. When I first watched the second season, I was more interested in Chu and Day because they were new. But after watching the show as much as I have, I love them both equally. I wish we got an equal amount of each couple. If not equal then at least a little more than what they did give us. But I'm grateful they were in the series. They added so much to it even if they weren't given the proper time to shine. Dark Blue Kiss is actually so underappreciated. People only want bed scenes nowadays. DBK has the values and good plots that a lot of BLs are lacking. Pete and Cal had so many real and beautiful moments. Again I don't want to replace them. Although technically this was supposed to be Sun Mork's series since the novel was more about them. Pete Cal were treated more like a main couple, but Sun and Mork still got a significant amount of screen time. Rain and Manao are the true side couple, but I want to talk about my love for these two so I'm including them in this video. Their chemistry is incredible. There is zero awkwardness between them, and their storyline was so interesting. The relationship seems so much more mature. Pete Cal were great and as I said, they had some iconic scenes that were so important. I loved that they tackled the struggles of coming out to your family. We don't see enough of that in BLs. But some of their drama especially over Non in the beginning was unnecessary, and it didn't stop until the very last episode. So having Sun Mork there really helped me get through moments where I felt frustrated with the main couple. I do think it was important for Pete and Cal to expose their flaws to show some level of growth. So I'm overall happy with the entire series as a whole. But I love Sun Mork so much. And if I had to pick Pete Cal or Sun Mork, I think I would pick Sun Mork as my favorite couple from the series. The cutest couple in 2 Moons 2. I wasn't lying when I said the cute couples are my favorite. I think they had the best plot out of the 3. I also like Fourth Beam. But I enjoy Ming and Kit just a bit more. This is one of the only couples on this list that I would prefer to be the main couple. Ming, Kit and Fourth Beam could carry this show on their own without Per and Yo. I think Ming and Kit were the most natural couple and I really enjoyed the evolution of Fourth Beam. I love Ben and Earth so much. This has nothing to do with the actors. I just find Yo's story to be kinda boring. But in my opinion Ming and Kit has really great chemistry. I hope we get to see more of them in 2 Moons 3. I understand Anne and 2 don't have much of a story because they weren't in the novel, so I'm grateful they created this couple for the series. But these two deserve so much more. I wish they got together earlier, so we could get more moments from them as an official couple. They are so precious. Similarly to Sun and Mork, they were refreshing to watch when the drama with Kai and Third was getting a bit much. I wanted to see their relationship develop. They suit each other so well. I was very surprised when they actually got together, and the comparison to the perks of being a wallflower is genius. I love the scene when 2 is looking at the movie, and he says he's going to change the ending.
เชี่ยนี่มันเดอะเพิร์กนี่หว่าหนังมันโคตรดีอ่ะตอนจบทำไมชาลีกับแซมมันถึงไม่ได้คบกันนะกูจำไม่ได้ละโบนกูต้องไปแล้วว่ะไปไหนวะไปเปลี่ยนตอนจบหนังว่ะจบเฮ้ยไอ้ทู
I don't know why I love that scene so much, but it's one of my absolute favorites. I'm really sad we didn't get to see more of them, but I am thankful the writers made this couple happen. I know I just raved about T-Fuse in my YRU episode 2 review, but back when I watched Make It Right for the first time, I thought Book and Frame were a more interesting pairing. I really thought they should have been the main couple, and I would be lying if I said I still don't believe that. Their chemistry was so incredible compared to the others, plus the way they were acting together was so much better than the main actors. Now looking at it years later, I still think Book and Frame are better, but I think T and Fuse are a great main couple. They deserve their spot, but I personally prefer Book and Frame. Their chemistry was crazy. Anytime they were on screen together my eyes followed them. I couldn't look away. I freaking adore them. This series is where my love for Ohm began. I know this video is not about the actors, but I can't resist talking about him. What a man. But yes, I love Book and Frame just a little more than T and Fuse. One of my all-time favorite side couples. I remember watching Love by Chance during school every Friday and just dying at every tin can scene. The ending broke me. I was so upset. Right when Tin, who was afraid of love and trusting others, opened his heart for Can, he gets his heart broken because Ken doesn't even know what love feels like. I couldn't take it when Tin was screaming and crying in the shower about never getting what he wanted. It's so heartbreaking. This couple has depth. I can't believe the amount of people that think they can't carry season 2 as the main couple. Trust me, they can. They absolutely have enough to their relationship to have a season surrounding them. At first I was all about the main couple, but when Tinkan started developing, I couldn't get enough of it. Their story is so deep and captivating. I am so ready for season 2. I need more. Again, Dean and Palm are amazing. The reincarnation concept is incredible and they 100% need to be the main couple, but I'm really hoping we get another season for Win Team. Cause I know they aren't gonna flourish the way I would like, but I'll take the crumbs. Reading the novel helps, but I really want to see more from them. I'm also not liking that almost all the scenes they have are a sponsorship. However, I have to respect it. I literally went out and bought Lays just because of them. I'm trash. They have great chemistry. Win is hot. Team is cute. Perfect match. But I am honestly happy they are the side couple. I don't think they should have equal screen time with Dean and Palm. Win Team have their own novel. That's why I would rather them have their own separate series. And I'm sick of people calling Dean Palm boring and comparing them to Win Team. There is nothing to compare. Dean and Palm have a healthy and loving relationship and they deserve to be the main couple of this series. They are not boring. You can have your preferences, but you don't need to hate on one ship to praise yours. Sorry for that rant. Anyways, I really love Win Team. They are low-key but both are so into each other. I also like how Team shows his affection. He's shy but you can see how much he cares for Win. I'm so in love with them. That's all for today. There are more couples I could add to this list but I don't want this video to be too long. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your favorite side couples. I'll see you in my next video. Bye my loves.